Okay, so today I'm going to be doing some sofrito from scratch, and I'm going to dice some of the vegetable that goes with it. And basically what we're going to do is just dice them all up, from the onions and the green peppers and the onions. And I'm going to be chopping them up in little pieces so I can put them in the blender and basically just blend them all together. This is very simple to do. It takes me approximately between half hour to an hour, depending on how much of a sofrito I'm going to be making. And mostly I do make a lot because I do use this for throughout the whole month. And what I do is I have containers like this that I put them in the freezer, and I take them as I need them. So it could be, I can store them for up to 2 months if I want to, or longer depending on how much I want to do. But it is so simple. You get to make food so easy. The food just, like my girls love sausage and rice, and that is something that I just throw in the sausage, pretty much just get it all nice brown, and then I just put my sofrito in, my chicken cubes, and I also put some salsa, and that is it. And that's all I need to do, because my sofrito is gonna have everything that I need, from pepper, from onions, and it's gonna have everything that I need to put together. But I'm gonna show you how it's coming along. Let me show you. This is how it looks when you chop it. And you chop, this is the onions, this is the red pepper and the green peppers, and then this is the cilantro. This is the garlics that I'm gonna be using for them. I'm gonna put 2 containers of this, and this is like 6-ounce containers. I like my sofrito with a lot of onions, so especially when you do your pernil or pork shoulder, that we Dominican and Puerto Rican tend to do a lot of it. So I'm married to a Puerto Rican, so he loves his pernil. So that's what we're gonna be doing for Christmas. A pernil, a roasted shoulder, pork shoulder, a roasted pork shoulder, and that is gonna be delicious because I'm gonna season it 2 days before, and I'm going to slow cook it during the night at 300. And that is going to be amazing because I'm gonna slow cook it. On top of that I season it 2 days before with all those sofrito and with my sofrito, and then I'm gonna put some adobo goja seasoning, and that is gonna give them that extra nice texture, and it's gonna be just delicious. So we're gonna see how it turns out. But I think I'll probably bring in I'll probably try to do a video of it. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. But this is definitely to make sofrito, and sofrito is typical Dominican or Puerto Rican seasoning that we make just to season everything. Basically, I season everything. I season fish. I use it on rice when I make my rice, and I also make it to and I also use it for roasting in the oven. Like your pork shoulder, your pork loin, all that. Believe me, if you put a little bit of sofrito with adobo goja mixed together, and well, I wouldn't say a little because I like to put a lot of sofrito, so it's gonna be a lot, but it's gonna be very very, 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 very good, and you guys are gonna enjoy it. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to do the sofrito, and then I'm gonna try to see if I can merge the videos together and put in down me making the sausage and rice with my sofrito already pre-done. I'm actually in the process of moving. I already moved to a new location, so Right now, I have to make my sofrito because I have none, and I need that ease of actually making things easier for me. And if I make my sofrito ahead of time, which I'm gonna cry because I'm chopping some onions right now, which you can avoid by putting it in the microwave and cut it in half, and maybe put like maybe 15 seconds, depending on how high 15 to 30 seconds, depending on how high your microwave is. But I preferred it. I mean, I love chopping onions. It helps clear your nasal congestions and stuff like that. So it's just a matter of preference. So I am going to do that, and I'm gonna show you. The process is very lengthy, I'm not gonna lie, but it's gonna be so worth it, and it's gonna save you so much time when you have it ready and you just have to take it from the freezer, which is what I'm planning on doing, because you know very well that moms are always on the go. I have my daughters that I have to drop at school and pick up, and I don't have time to waste. And if I have sofrito already pre-done, that makes my job much easier and my cooking time cut in half. And that's why I do this. So that's how easy, and I'm gonna show you how easy you cut your onions. You cut your onions like this, and basically you chop them in little pieces. And I'm gonna show you how I chop everything already again. And I'm probably gonna make this video a little bit smaller after it's done. But you chop everything, and I'm gonna also put down the ingredients that I'm chopping down, which I use 4 onions, 3 bell peppers, and three red peppers. They're the same. This is the red pepper that I use, and I use 3 of them, depending on the amount that you're gonna do. Like I said, I'm gonna make for more than just me. And I hope I have enough containers, because I just moved. Like I said, I lost a lot of them. I gave it to some people before I left, because we were moving, and you know how that works. You can't take sofrito with you, but I had a whole pile in the freezer already pre-done from previous months, because they can last me up to, I would say, up to 2 or 3 months, depending on how much you make. And this will make your life such easier, you know, because it's definitely going to allow you to just cook and know that you have peppers, you have onions, that all the ingredients that need to be added into any seasoning is already added in, and you don't even have to stress about it. But it's a lengthy process, but it's so much worth it. This is a cilantro. I already chopped. I'm gonna chop that in little pieces, and it's gonna go into the blender. And I use a typical normal blender. Mix everything together. Try to grind them as much as you can, and then just make it, you know, as fine as you like it. Because some people like the sofrito to be a little bit thick. I like to be as fine as possible, because when I do my pork shoulder, I want it to get in there and easy. So I don't have to be struggling, you know. It's like very smooth, and it's very liquidy. So, and of course I use vinegar to mix it. If you need a little to add something to mix it, vinegar is the best solution for it, because vinegar is gonna allow you to mix all those ingredients together, like from the peppers, the onions. And I'm gonna show you right now how much stuff I already have chopped, and I still have more to go. You see, that's how much I'm chopping, and I'm using one of those big pot too. You can use bowls to divide them, or you can use pretty much whatever you want or whatever you need. But I still have one more to go. And then I already chopped 4 onions, and I have to say that wasn't that bad. I expected it to be lengthier but I'm going pretty fast. I guess the story is in the when you become a master at this, which I've done this so many times. I learned it from my mom, She taught me how to do it, and I just, and you can pretty much make it your own. The sofrito, you can put a double goya. Some people put oregano, which I like to put sometimes. But you know what? I'm gonna put oregano regardless on the meat if I'm doing meat. So I just like the oregano to be fresh. So I just put it after. It's your preference, but you can mix it all together there, and basically you're done. If you put the oregano, you're pretty much just done deal. But I put it after. I tend to put it after because it's better that way. At least in my perspective. In my perspective, it tends to be better in that solution. But you know how it goes. I always say make a recipe your own and add whatever you need to add. And most of the time, guess what? You do make it your own. When I see a recipe online, I normally add my own little condiments to it. Of course, and my sofrito is one of those condiments that I always add in because you can never go wrong with it. It's one of those things that you're always gonna be. So the garlic, of course, and it's already pre-peeled. Normally I don't get it pre-peeled, but because I move, being a little lazy, and I'm getting the pre-peel. Normally I get the heads of the garlic and I put it in water, and then I put it in water maybe for a couple hours, and then when I come back, they're soft and you come right off. You can do that if you want to. It's all about preference. But today I'm using this thing here, which you're gonna pay a little money for peeled garlic already, but I'm being lazy, so forgive me, but I am lazy. Not, at least because we just moved less than a month, and this is the reason why I'm making it, because I need it like right away. I need this like tomorrow. I needed it yesterday. But like you see, the garlic is already pre-done. All you have to do is just put it in the blender, and I'm going to show you everything together, already mixed together. And I think I have another cilantro. Yeah, I have another batch of cilantro. I tend to put like 2 or 3 depending on how much you're making. So I'm going to put 2 and see how that looks. It's going to look very greenish, but don't worry, it's going to taste good. And you can even have them with salsa sometimes. And if you're Dominican, you can have it with some tostone frito. And if you don't know what tostone is, it's just fried plantain that you chop in little pieces and you fry them, and then you smash them, and then you refry them, and then basically it's just the most delicious thing that you can think of. Like I said, I'm Dominican, so I love my Dominican flavors, and I love all that comes along. I'm planning on actually making more videos like this. This is gonna be my first one, and see how it goes. I hope you guys like it. I'm definitely gonna try to put down the one where I season the pernil, so you can see it from the get-go, and then I'll take pictures and I'll post it on the page and see how that goes. And I don't know if it's gonna work, but you told me if you like it. If you don't like it, then I'll stop and I won't do it anymore. But if you like it, I'll continue doing it. And I hope, and we can start maybe Venecia Cocina, like kitchen, little cocina kitchen. Or maybe you can give me a suggestion of what the name should be. My name is Venecia, so obviously maybe my name should be included in there somewhere. Or you can say V Cocina or kitchen, something like that. Give me some suggestion, and we'll adapt a name to my cocina and to my little preparing thing here. I can also do a very good flan, so I can also add that to one of the recipe. Dominican flan, of course, 'cause I don't know how to do any other way. So if you want Dominican flan, that's what you're gonna get. But otherwise, this is pretty much everything. I'm gonna show you how everything is pre-chopped already. You see, I chopped all the vegetable. You have the onion, the red peppers, the green peppers. You have the cilantro. Okay, the only thing I'm missing right now that I just realized is I do put celery on it. Some celery, and it doesn't have to be too much. My mom put it on, and if my mom does it, she can't be wrong because she told me everything I know. So I'm gonna go with this and basically just pick like 3 or not even that much, 3, just 3. You don't have to put too much. You know what, I'm gonna put 4. Let's go for it. And then I'm just gonna wash them down, and then chop them in little pieces, you know, as small as possible. You want your blender, if you have a good blender, you should have no problem. And I also have other stuff that I can use, but I know the blender does a good job, and why bother with something else? Maybe if I find something else that I like, then I'll definitely try very hard to actually try to get it done. But you tell me if you want me to try something else. If you want me to try a dish too, I'll definitely try to see what I can do for you guys, because whatever you tell me needs, then that's what I will do. I have tried to put some, I also sell jewelry too, so maybe I'll post my page below so you guys can take a look at it. It's up to you if you want to look at it or not. I'm not forcing anyone to take a look. But anyway, I love cooking, and that's why I'm doing this video. So I hope you enjoyed it. But I chopped those 4 things pretty fast. You know what? It took me 2 minutes to chop it down. I'm gonna show you now the end result. You see the celery right here? This is, sorry, I'm trying to focus this camera, but you know, it's a little bit. Celery, cilantro, red peppers, garlic is on the bottom right there, and that's the 2 things that I put in. Then you have onions, and then that's all red peppers. Oh, I forgot. You also have this tomatoes that you can do that are very good. Well, I'm gonna try to chop everything off and then show you later, okay? Bye-bye.